Okay guys, so this is a weird video I'm going to do today. I haven't been able to update the channel in a month. So funny thing, I get monetized and then I disappear right after I get monetized. Kind of starting to kill the channel. But I wanted to come in, do a check-in and upload a new song that I wrote yesterday and let you guys know what's been going on and why I haven't been here. So the last month I have been in New Orleans, and I've been going through a long series of things in order to get custody of my former stepdaughter, Serenity, who's 12 years old. And tomorrow we are moving, well, she's 14 now actually. Tomorrow, anyway, we are moving to Austin, Texas. And I'm going to be raising Serenity with the help of the woman who raised my son's mother. And this is something, if you had ever told me I was ever going to live with her again in life, I would have said absolutely not, no way, not going to happen. We had a very destructive relationship all those years ago, but we have both grown a lot, we've both changed a lot. There's absolutely no romantic involvement with us whatsoever. She just needs help and I need help. And so we're going to basically have this chaste relationship and raise Serenity together. And hopefully it will work out. If it does not work out, I'll have to move out with Serenity. But I feel better doing it with a woman than doing it by myself. Now, before I get into what today's song about, little story. One of the things that I had to do, this is my DMV story. Here's the line at the DMV right now. That's the line at the DMV. And they told me to come in at 8 o'clock this morning, but there's still this line. I needed to get a driver's license before I left, and they're doing stuff mainly by appointment now, so I had an appointment for yesterday. But I came, and they told me that something wasn't taken care of that was an old ticket, and so I had to go home and get paperwork for that old ticket. Went home, got the paperwork for that ticket, brought it back. They told me my paperwork wasn't right, and I would have to go back to the court and get it. So went back to the court to get it, came back, and they then told me that it was too late in the day and that they could not service me today and that I would have to come back in 8 o'clock tomorrow. So yesterday was just an entire day. And I was thinking I was going to close out the day yesterday with a video, but I never really got the chance. So now what I'm doing, even though I haven't gotten the chance, is I'm doing this video so that at least I can get something up on the channel. And I also really wanted to share this new song with you guys, and I'm going to kind of tell you what it's about. It is a prayer to Saint Joseph, and it is a prayer that he will pray for me and help me to be the man that I need to be, which really is different than a man that I've ever been. Because first of all, I have to be a good stepfather or foster father to Serenity, the 14-year-old. Secondly, I actually have to treat my son's mom with respect, which is difficult for me. And I have to do that. And basically what's going to happen is I'm going to have every stress that goes with being a husband and a father, but I will be having none of those sexual or romantic benefits. And despite the fact that there's no attraction between us anymore, and there's that's long gone. But despite that, I know myself, and if I'm living in the same house with a woman who is complaining to me the way that a wife complains, and getting me to do things that generally a man only does for a wife, some part of me is going to start feeling entitled. Like entitled to sex, entitled to marital rights, and things like that. And that's just not the relationship we have. And it's also, I'm trying to be a good Catholic and live out my faith. So essentially, Saint Joseph is the example that I have to follow of being a real man, strong husband, strong father, essentially. This is not really her husband, while raising Serenity. And also taking care of my son Josh and trying to point him in the right direction. He's 30 years old, he's in Austin too, and he's got a situation. So I'm getting ready to embark on this new thing, and this is of course kind of how the last few years of my life has gone. I have felt called to different things, and then each thing has turned out to only be for a season. Hold on. Okay guys, the first great thing of the day has happened, as the fact they remembered me from being here all day yesterday, and they pulled me ahead of all the people that were waiting in line that don't have appointments, and so on and so forth. So probably just knocked off about 2 hours of my time today. A good thing after everything yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to wait until I leave here to kind of finish telling the rest of the story, introducing the song and everything that I've been going through, and then I'll put the whole video together and upload it. But it's funny, this disjointed video today of starting and stopping and doing things at the DMV office. It's just what my life has been like the last month. I've been living with my mom in New Orleans, who's 91, and well, she'll be 91 in a couple weeks. Has a lot of health problems, and I've been taking care of her. And I've been jumping through hoops to get custody of Serenity, get school records, get medical records, get everything together so that I can get her in school in Austin and get everything rolling well. So I'm happy to reconnect with you guys. I hope that I'll have time to be doing regular videos again. Quite honestly, with a 14-year-old that you know, has the kind of problems that 14-year-olds have, when they've been through difficult situations, I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do videos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep the channel as active as it was. I don't know if the channel will stay monetized, because literally I just crossed that hoop, and then everything just kind of went haywire, and I was no longer just living in a rented room and living as a, you know, semi-monastic and able to just do as many videos as I wanted to. So anyway, I'll check in later today. Bye-bye. The DMV. The line outside the DMV. Hey, you know what, guys? I've pretty much described the song and introduced the song, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is upload the images that kind of go along with the song now, and upload the song that is my prayer to Saint Joseph. And I hope to be able to do something a little better produced and later on, and get it up there, and I hope to be able to return to doing videos on a very, very regular basis. Keep me in your prayers, guys. And here's a prayer to St. Joseph.
O Saint Joseph, guardian bright, pray for me, I seek the light. Pray that I receive strength and gentle grace. As chaste a foster father, I find my place. Holy protector, fierce and wise, help me leave behind lustful lies. Holy Saint Joseph, pray Father, love for serenity I pledge. By imitating your ways, I will have an edge. For Joshua my hope does flow, for his mother respect grow. May forgiveness and decency be our way. May patience, trust, and love our hearts not betray. Of your spirit we are deeply aware. Of this family, please take special care. Holy Saint Joseph, pray for me. In your strength, help my heart be a most loving partner, provider, protector, and father, while not claiming the right to be a romantic or sexual lover. But I can't live without spiritual intimacy. Saint Joseph, foster father of Jesus into me. Holy Saint Joseph, 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 pray for me. In your strength, help my heart be free. As a father, love for serenity,